We are back, and as more than one of you figured out, this is the Bunker household from All in the Family. I'm afraid my proportions for rooms are a bit off, but I've gotten as far as dividing this upstairs into what's going to be Archie and Edith's room, which is huge. This is a linen closet, and this is the bathroom. This room is Mike and Gloria's room. Now, I was kind of shocked to find out when I started looking into what the rooms looked like that they actually slept on a twin bed. So that's what I've done here. Now let's finish the rest of this room. We need bedside tables. And I'm kind of going to stick with this Paxson. I happen to like this set, and I guess for now that's going to be my go-to. Anyway, we'll put in the bedside tables. We will get a, we're going to need some sort of wardrobe. And the wardrobe on the show was built in, so I'm not sure exactly how I want to handle that, but I'll do the best I can. It would have been, well, for one thing, we can cheat a little bit and put this right in the corner and move the bed over. It's a good thing for my poor house design that they did sleep in a twin-size bed, because I couldn't have put a full-size bed there. It would not have fit. But we want, I don't know, there's nothing that really matches what I want. So I'm going to have to sort of say, well, the heck with it, and pick something. I suppose this isn't too bad. The only other thing I want to, for now, that I want to add to this room is a small armchair, which they had near the door. I don't know, none of these really seem to match what I want. But that's not too bad, I suppose. And we'll make it to match the colors that are in the room if we can. Probably not. I mean, there's that. There's that. That's not too bad, I suppose. We can live with that. And I guess we'll stick with that wood. And we'll put it right here. Okay, so that's it for now for their room. I'm going to go now to Archie and Edith's room. They had closets here that went most of the way across, so we're going to have to add a wall. We can use the slightly narrower closet doors. We'll do the same thing on the other side. There is a wardrobe door that's only 3 units wide that I think would be perfect for here. And actually, this section went out to a window. So, we shall do that. There we go. And that's narrow, but I can live with that. I can live with it if you can. Because it has to be wide enough to support a wardrobe inside it. So, we want doors, it's always all the way down here. That's the one. And we'll make it white. It's a wardrobe door after all. And we want to do the same thing on this side. There. Now we'll put a window here if I can fit one. A 100 might be too wide. But we will try it. Let's see what we can do. It's 100 by 150, which is the one I've been using in deep chestnut. Oh, it does fit. How about that? There you go. Now, I'm going to take a break for just a moment, figure out what color the walls should be. I'm going to paint the walls, and then I'll come back and we'll put in the furniture. Okay, so I have painted Edith and Archie's room. I was surprised in the one picture I saw that the walls were like this with multicolored stripes. I couldn't tell if it was a textured wallpaper or not, but I'm going to stick with, this is my story and I'm sticking to it. I'm going to stick with this design. Now, in their bedroom, I think we need something a little bit. They had a double bed with, I think there might have been a bed like the one that they had. Oh, here it is. Like this. And it was very dark. So I'm going to go with burned beech. Although I guess Brazil nut wouldn't be bad either. Or dark brown oak. Let's go with the dark brown oak. And with the pillows, we'll go floral shoots. I wonder if I have it here. Yeah, how about that? And there we go. Okay, they had a nightstand on either side of the bed, a bedside cabinet. This probably would go well. Dark oak is what we want, if I can find it. I have coarse dark oak and brown oak. I think brown oak is probably adequate. Maybe not. Alright, wait a minute. There's actually a nightstand. Yes, similar to that. Brown beech. This is part of the problem I had with some of the furniture that came with the set that we had early on. It was, you know, you would have one set would have a piece that was, in this case, like brown beech or Brazil nut or whatever. Those do match as far as design goes, though. So I think I'll go with those. And then we need a dresser. They had a dresser. Oops, wrong one. There, that's what we want. But we want a dresser. Seems to me there was a dresser similar. Oh, yeah, here we go. There's that. And there's those. And there's that. And nothing exactly like the other thing. So, oh, darn. I guess we could go with this. I'm sure there won't be any burned beech. I think brown oak is what I was using and used for the bed. That's not too bad, I guess. And it is sort of like what they had that I saw in the picture. And then there was a hope chest. I don't know if this would exist. There was a sort of a hope chest at the foot of the bed, and I don't think it exists in the game. I don't even know what it would be called. That's a chest of drawers. I wish I'd seen that first. That's way more like what they've got. I might switch it out. That is Brazil nut. Okay, which one do you like the better? I think that one goes better with the set. So we'll get rid of that one. Don't sell it by accident here. I think theirs might have been taller, but I think this is adequate for what we're looking for. There is a... Well, let's look up the word chest and see what we get. All children's stuff. Chest of drawers. Well, that's sort of a hope chest. It's not exactly the color I would want, but it will do. It does the job. Oh, and you know what? I just realized I forgot to do the floor. Let's do the floor. And we'll do this dark parquet. Because I have no idea what their floor looked like. The only reason I even have a layout for these rooms is that I found a place online that had a floor plan for this house. Unfortunately, it didn't have measurements of any kind, so I had to sort of guess. But it's coming along. It's still too big lengthwise. It's still too long. But I think I can live with that. I mean, this is just a game we're playing here. And I think we're getting there. So the last thing to do, there's two things left to do. We have to do this hallway and the linen closet, and we have to do the bathroom. And then we're going to call it quits for today because this is really a much larger build than I intended when I started it, because I'm going to build another house. I have several possibilities in mind. One is the Jeffersons' house, who lived next door before they had their own series. One is that same house when it became Mike and Gloria's house, because at one point in the series, Mike and Gloria moved out, but they moved I think they were living next door for a while. There's also the possibility of doing Archie Bunker's place, the bar. I can't remember what it was called before he bought it, but that might be fun. And we could maybe do both. We could do another house and then do the bar. But one way or the other, we're just going to do the hallway and the bathroom today. So I will be right back when I've painted both and we can finish up for today. Okay, the upstairs is complete as far as wallpaper is concerned, or tiles, because I've done the floor and the walls in the entryway, and I've done the floor and the walls here in the bathroom, and I also installed the hardware for a bathtub, a toilet, and a sink. Not quite sure what sink I want to use, but I do know which bathtub I want to use. And that is, if I can find it now. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, I don't have much choice over the colors, but it would have been nice to be able to change the color of the curtain. But we'll stick with this standard. We're going to put it as close to the wall as we can. And that is the bathtub. Now we'll do the toilet. Toilet, or turlet, as Archie Bunker used to say. And this is pretty much what they had. We'll go with that for now. Layout was a little bit difficult on this house, simply because I found at least 3 different layouts for the upstairs. So I just picked one that seemed like it would be close to what they had and went with it. Now, this is the last room we're going to do today. Between now and Monday, I'm going to go back through and totally decorate, add wall paintings and little statues and little pictures and all that kind of good stuff. When we come back on Monday, I'm going to do a second building on this property. At least one more. We may have 2 more. We'll see what we come up with. I don't actually see anything that floats my boat here, but I think I'll just go with this simple, and we'll go with, or we won't, because they don't have it. Let's try a different one. Maybe the light cabinet has cream. Make the tabletop cream. We'll make the base brown coffee. And the handles will make black. What the heck? Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. We'll put that here. Wonder why I put this on before I turn that. It's because if I don't, we get water all over the floor. And that's that. When we come back on Monday, I probably will add a small rug to the floor, maybe some cabinets to store things in, definitely a medicine cabinet. But I think we're pretty close on this. And that's going to be it for today. If you have suggestions for finishing this off, I would truly love to hear them. And if you have suggestions for what the other building on this property should be, I would also like to hear that. So that's it for now. Have a really good weekend. Enjoy yourselves. And I will be back on Monday. See you then. Oh, and again, don't forget to subscribe, like, and do all that good stuff. Share it with your friends. All of that helps to make this channel grow. So thank you.